Question. I don't know.
In this lonely ass world, it's getting colder. I'm not going nowhere if I cannot take my boat there. My mind was bred a little different, yeah, from my own past. If I see heat, why the fuck would I wanna go there? Mama, I make you smile. Mama, your little nigga came from wildin'. Mama, always got in trouble, I was shouted. Mama, now I'm staring at shit. Mama, I'm the pilot. Mama, if I want something, I'ma go get it. Mama, swim with the sharks, piranhas, and fishes. Mama, it's so hard down here, God is my witness. Mama, I know where I'm going. Mama, I'm a fan. It's hard not knowing who is really gonna be there for me. I wish you could be here to see me the day I start touring. Shit be on my mind every second when I'm not recording. I'm waking up conversating with the Lord every morning. I mistakenly took the wrong path, I had to rewind. I fumbled trying to move too fast, I had to keep trying. Growing up I got in trouble, told myself to keep lying. So much stress be building up, swear I be needing me time.
Grand Rising people. Welcome to another edition of the Morning Mac Show. Today is Turn Up Tuesday. I can't even snap my fingers. Clap, clap, clap. Okay, whatever. How they snack and they snap. Arthur. It look like I'm throwing up gang signs. Yeah, but you know, all of that. But before I get on to the show and get into this goodness of the platform that we all know as the Morning Mac Show, I want to talk to y'all about Boom, Shades of Blue by A.M. Morning. That's right. Get this book. This book is a really good book. It's a really great story. And it don't matter who owns it or who wrote it. It's just a great book. I ain't gonna tell y'all no more about the book. But I will tell you this. For a limited time during these winter months, we got a special going on with the book Shades of Blue and Molly Moss Moss combo. You get both, you get 10% off. What? It's 5% off of each book. What is it, $5? Something like that. It's something like that. Molly will tell y'all when y'all DM Molly Moore, get y'all CMOS order going on, and you get the book. And he will deliver in within the area. I think like a 10-mile radius or something like that. You gotta call him, you gotta DM him. That rhymes. DM him and he will get you your CMOS needs that you need. He got the lemonade, yum, yum, yum. He got the tea, yum, 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 and the gelatinous form. I like the gelatinous form because of this. I can take the gelatinous form and put it in other beverages where if they're really hot beverages, it's undetected. You can even put a 2 spoonful, I used to, into like a hot tea, not only hot tea, but hot soup, you know, like when you do your noodle soup and you wait it to simmer down, put that in there and you can eat it and you don't taste it. I'm telling you, it's good and it's good for you. So, hey, do something good for your body and your mind. All right. It's Turn Up Tuesday, y'all. And we going to turn up and it's going to be good. It's going to be like it always is. Let's say good morning to the panel. Good morning, panel. Good morning. Who's on deck? Who we got first? Come on in here. Good morning.
Good morning.
Hey, that's my baby, Trey Wiz.
What's up?
How you
What's
feeling
up?
this morning?
I'm all right for real. It's a little foggy and weird looking. Look like some Hogwarts shit or something, but I mean the weather is all right. You know, it's decent enough
Oh,
to be outside in a light hoodie or something and be okay. What's up,
yeah.
Slicky? What's up, Josh? I see y'all in here.
Hey y'all. Look, I'm glad you can see him because I can't see nothing. I am scheduled to go on the 20th to get the injections in my eyes. So I just gotta hold out another 10 more days, and hopefully I can see clearer than what I'm seeing now, because all of y'all look like you're in a room of fog and smoke.
So
And when
what
you
y'all
look
need?
out,
What you need a HDMI cord or something for the monitor that you got?
no, we
'Cause,
got the HDMI cord. What my son got to do is hook it up, because he's going to take the computer in my room, and we're going to use that. Use the computer. I'll be on the LAN computer instead of a laptop. So he's
oh,
going to
go ahead
make
and
that.
pop that shit in there then, Stanley. Go ahead and get it so we get that monitor going on, so you can finally see. You know.
Well, the
Oh,
seeing,
oh,
well, this right now, the seeing is because I need injections in my
the
eyes. My
injections.
medicine
Okay.
is running out.
Okay.
So,
Well, regardless, I hope it happens this week. You know, you get your monitor hooked up because it don't take that much to pop the HDMI cord in the back and plug that shit up. So I'm just
yeah,
hoping that it comes soon this week for you. But
I,
yeah,
look, I am too. Hoping that my man comes sooner.
what's up, Kenny? Good morning.
Is Kenny Clark out there? That's my boo.
Yeah, we just let in here as well. Yeah.
That's my boo. It's okay. Let me tell y'all something, right? People, it's okay to let people down, right? It really is, to let them down easy. If you like them and all, but you don't like them that way, it's okay to say,
Oh shit!
I don't,
Turn up Tuesday. Here we
I turn
go.
up Tuesday, right? It's okay, because I'm a big girl. I know, and not everybody can handle a full course meal. Some people you looking for a snack or get the little nibble on, and they was like, "Oh, Reese, you too much," in a lot of ways. I don't take any offense to that. I mean, I'm good. I accept that, and I can,
What are
but
you referencing? Because you vague as hell in the morning. You vague as hell on the one in the morning. What you talking about?
I'm talking about, like say me and Kenny, I use him for example. If
Uh,
he was like, "Oh, Reese, you too big for me," it's okay to say, "Girl, I love you, but you too big." And I know that, just like Molly, my brother. But if he would say, "Girl, I love you," he always said, "Reese, I couldn't get with a girl your size. You too big." And I said, "I know. I've been to roll Molly over, roll him over, and roll him up." you know.
so you just gotta get with somebody that can handle the equipment. That's all it is. You get somebody certified that can handle heavy machinery, and you ain't gotta worry about it because it don't matter what they touch. They good. They know how it works. They know how to lift it up. They know how to maintenance it and service that joint. And don't even worry
They know
about it.
it.
Maybe just
They know how
Lift it
to
up,
get
toss
over
it
it.
up, pass it around.
yep, pass it up. Pass. Shut
Right,
up.
right. Good morning,
Shut up.
Phil. Good morning, Phil,
What's
What's
baby.
up,
up,
Phil?
baby?
Pass it
Right.
up.
They know how to pass it around. That's right. That's what I'm
Yeah,
talking
so
about.
you just gotta get in where you fit in. Like everybody don't like every thing, so there's always gonna be somebody that say they don't like this or they like that or they prefer this, prefer that. So I mean, if you get the hint or you feel if you know what time it is, if you know what type of time it is, just let it be what it is. Too many
And
fish in
that's
the
what I
sea
do.
for
I'm like, okay,
sure.
and I still flirt with you. I still mess with you. Reese, go ahead, go on, Reese, go on. You know me. I
Uh,
flirt with everybody anyway. But I'm not hurt behind nothing. So I don't ever
yeah.
want anybody or any of my friends, whatever, or any guys that I'm trying to get at. I don't even know who I'm trying to get at, but to feel like they're gonna hurt my feelings if they say you're not my type of height. But that's okay. I'm like, that's okay. We can still have fun. We can still party. We can still dance. We can still drink. We can still turn
hmm
up. You
That
know,
part.
exactly. It don't hurt me. So
Yeah.
so everybody, keep it light, keep it real, and we're gonna keep this train moving. That's what I'm saying. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah, I
Phil,
ain't
how
mad
was
at
your
it.
weekend, baby?
Oh, the show was killer, baby. The weekend was great. I'm glad as
Okay.
hell to be back home, though.
I know that's right. It ain't nothing
Yeah,
like sleeping in your own bed.
yeah. We miss you out there, Reese.
I miss you guys too. I was gonna put all of y'all in my titties. I was going like, come here, you get a hug, you get a hug, And I was gonna pop Randy out of him. I'm like, Randy, and you sit right here, and hold on tight, baby.
Yeah.
I was really gonna get him, man. Tommy D.
Have
I was
anybody heard from Funny Man Green?
Yeah, he was on the show yesterday.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, he'll be on today. Yeah, Funny Man was here. He said he had a good time. He did. He did. But let's talk about the good time we're gonna have Saturday, baby. I want y'all to come out to Mac Barbershop, 6307 Georgia Avenue.
Oh yeah, that joint gonna be lit.
This Saturday. Bring a toy for the tots. And I want to say, Dad's Mentality, thank you so much for blessing them kids. Because when I come out there with that big ass bag of toys, I'm gonna be looking like a ho.
Did Beast send something already?
He sent it to me. Yes, sir, he did.
Okay, cool, great.
He sent it to me, and I gotta go pick up the goods. And
okay.
That's gonna be awesome. Woo! Yeah, like I
yeah,
said,
well, we're gonna shout him out too.
Yes, gonna shout Beast out in the duffel bag. And Dad's Mentality.
Yeah, we're gonna definitely shout out Dad's Mentality for stepping up.
Yep, because it's him, Matty Ice, and Coach. And I was on the show last night, and they was talking about.
Yeah, I gotta hit them up. Appreciate it.
I appreciate the love, always the love, and the love for the kiddies. So it's going to be Saturday at what time? 2:00. What time is the show? Phil. I think it's like 1:00. I think. When he come back in, I definitely get the time for everybody.
Well, that flyer is the that we have is the same event, right? The 2 Max Barbershop flyer. That's the one.
Yes.
Well, I mean, we might not be able to say it like the time right now until he comes back in, but I know we can, readdress it and reiterate. Oh, I think he's back, but we can reiterate regardless if we got the flyer still.
Okay.
Yeah,
make sure they get the right time.
Y'all
come through, show your love, drop off a toy for tots.
There you go.
And we
because we trying to make this a great Christmas for some kids, and have a good time at the show. But at the end of the day, this is like making a difference for some kids. So,
hey Phil, can you let them know what time that is? Because the time itself, that's the question Reese had, and I thought that the flyer said the time in the corner or something. But what time is it? What time is that event?
I think we're going to kick off we're going to be there around 1, but we're going to kick everything off probably around 2:00.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay. So all the black people, at least get there about 1:30. Don't try to wait to no certain time and all that. Just get there on time, please.
Yeah, that's why I tell them 1:00 because the show may not start.
Yeah.
You gotta put that black people buffer in.
Yeah, just for that extra window to do extra side stuff and all that before they show up.
And then, I got a lot of other comics from around the area, like up in Baltimore. They want to drop through and do a couple minutes. And I told them, you're welcome to come through if you bring a toy.
Right.
Price of admission is a toy.
Right.
That's right. They're going to be toy. Boys and girls all around, all alike. Woo, I tell you, Christmas used to be a big thing when I was little. When you was little, you couldn't wait for Christmas. I knew it wasn't no damn Santa Claus because I was going around looking for the toys in my house. Because I'm like, I saw Granddaddy hide this. So, I'm like, I was a nosy ass kid. I was like, what's in that bag? None of your business. You just go on somewhere and sit down. Go on out of here, Reese. I used to see them come in with a big bag. Him and Grandma go in the room. And they thought they was hiding it in the closet because that's the closet I play hide and seek in their room. Who they think they hide stuff
and
from?
Let me clarify this real quick. I'm sorry, Reese. I may have said this wrong.
Okay.
But comics, the show is free. Okay. So I didn't want people to think that they would have to drop a toy to come to the show. Comics, if you want to get, a couple minutes on stage, bring a toy.
Okay. Yes. Thank you. The more toys, the more time you get, Phil. Excuse me. The more toys, the more time you get.
What's a milli?
What are you saying, Reese?
What's a milli?
The more toys they bring, the more time they get.
Yeah. Nah, we ain't rolling like that. You ain't. We not buying. You not buying time.
What up, Woo?
Yeah.
I don't know who
So like I
Weston
said, at the
Millie
end of the
is,
day,
but
the show does have a
welcome
time
in.
limit.
I ain't never seen Weston Millie in the comment
Yeah.
section before, but
Yeah,
welcome
West
in.
Millie
Hey,
said what
Wes.
up.
That's my
Yeah.
boo. What's a Millie?
Oh, okay.
That's
Okay.
he
And
was
then
in
I gotta
the
I
get
remember that.
You
with
heard that,
Sonya
Ken?
because I think she cooking food and all of that. So
Oh
we got,
shucks, Sonya.
huh?
I said, oh shucks, ain't no thing but a chicken wing. Hey.
Yeah, she gonna probably bring chicken wings. So chicken wings, macaroni, cheese, and all that other good shit. You know, a black people menu.
Look, it ain't never wrong with
Ain't
keeping
gonna be
shit.
no potato salad with raisins.
Oh no raisins. Not even the
It's
golden
gonna be
raisins.
black people shit.
So no raisins, man. Not even the golden
Yeah,
raisins.
so we just gonna go in there and cut up and have fun and try to make a difference.
You know what? Every time we go in and cut up, we do make a difference.
Yeah, I mean, you know, and they really appreciate us there. So that's, you know, they like to show us love and we show them love. So, you know, it's always a good time.
Say,
That's what's up.
and look, and my booze all in there. Cause
And yeah,
look,
you got your boobs hanging all out and shit, bouncing all on the floor. You know how that shit work.
say, I got a lot of people at the
Got her
barbershop.
got her white men in there looking for, waiting for.
I got 3 of them.
Got her 3 white men in there.
Jason, Matt, and Josh. Hey. See, I know they was like, dang, she even remember their name. Yeah.
See?
Yes, I do. I can't tell them apart sometimes, but they be up in there.
Yeah, well, you know, all white people look alike.
At the end of the day, you know.
Mhm.
No offense. But yes,
I
we
don't
got
care.
we you know, we're gonna be on the pop.
Yeah, but like I said, I might put together a little short conference call on probably Thursday, just so we can just kind of figure some stuff out. And then, you know, since Brandy's not coming, so we need to just issue her time out, what she was gonna be doing. But you know, we got enough people coming through. I haven't heard from Shaquan, so I need to figure out if she gonna be good because she didn't make it to Vegas either. So
Okay.
I gotta check with her, make sure she's still alive.
Yeah. Woo.
But we all good. We gonna do it. We gonna make this thing do what it do.
That's right. Do what it do. LA Josh Preston said he may be able to ride on into town from Roanoke. He said he may be able to make that. Josh Preston.
Yeah, he had said he was gonna. He had said he was gonna try to make it. I know he had a show or something like that, but I think he said it got canceled or something.
I seen a comment that rolled by that said I'll be there.
Huh?
So I said I seen a comment that rolled by from him that said I'll be there. He was talking about that.
Cool.
So
Okay.
Josh said he coming and he's bringing a friend with him too.
He bringing a friend.
Yes, he
all friends are welcome.
Like he bringing my new boo. And look, I gotta stop making every man my boo, but I can't help it. I'm something that I'm under everybody Christmas tree and the stuff.
You under everybody Christmas tree.
You know, I'm Santa baby.
We love you to death, but that's a big ass bow. You on everybody's damn Christmas tree.
Lock it in.
Straight show tweet says it's a big ass boat. But look, it's okay. Ain't that right, Molly Mall?
Yeah.
I got a lot of love to give.
The bigger the bow, the better, man. What Phil talking about?
There you go. The bigger the bow, the better.
We don't open the little presents first on Christmas. You looking for the big bosses, man. That little ass boss.
Yeah. What's the next one?
Yeah, we want the big boss. Reese pop out that thing, boy. What the hell?
We'll be giving some people a heart
Merry
attack.
Christmas.
Weston Millie said that's right. You under his tree this year.
Oh, shucks, West, don't play with it.
See, everybody wants you under their tree. You gonna get Santa a hernia.
Your brother said hoes do that, Reese. Your brother said hoes do that.
Hoes do that? Oh.
It's ho. She said it.
Yeah, she said it. You already said it.
I'm not going to be a hoe. I'm going to be 3 of them. all wrapped into one. Ho
Mhm.
ho ho.
Oh Lord, a triple threat, a triple
Mhm.
hoe. Yeah. All right.
It's gonna be like you living in
Here we
Whoville.
go.
Right.
Be like
That part.
Whoville. Yes, a
Hmm.
triple threat. You right. You right. That's what that
Hmm.
pole gonna say. And I grabbed that pole. That pole was a damn. She a
Oh
triple
my
threat.
Lord.
She a
It
triple
better
threat because
be
she gonna break us
secure.
into three pieces.
It better be
Weston
secure.
Miller, you might as well go ahead and hang your blue balls on the tree too, cause
Yep.
ain't nothing gonna happen.
We
You
could
know how
get
that
excited
story
for
going
nothing.
in.
Shit.
Look, not
You
silver
think cause I
bells, but he
wrapped
said
under this
blue
tree
balls.
that means something? You gotta treat me, girl. You came here wrapped up. I'm gonna treat you like that. As a present. You was a gift.
Yeah.
Oh,
Type shit.
y'all got jokes. I got jokes. I was on Dad Mentality last night. It was a great show. I love getting on the show with a
I
bunch of
saw a
women.
little bit of it.
I love, 'cause I get all different viewpoints and everything.
Yeah, B's doing a great job with that show.
Yes, he is.
Yeah.
Yes, he is.
These we talking some serious topics, boy. He a whole nother character over there. I call him
He sure
Rodney
he
Yeah.
when I
opens it
watch
up.
this show. That's
Yeah, I call
Rodney.
her Rodney
Beast
when I'm
over
over
here.
there.
Yeah,
Beast
it's
over
Beast.
here, but Rodney over there.
He
Yeah.
come over here to be the beast. He like Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde. Because he come over
Yeah.
here, he's all type of shenanigans. Over there, he won't even tell me. He over there, guess what he told me to do? Reese, keep it on the shelf. I was like, what?
Oh
Yeah, you
Nah,
know.
man.
I gotta go back and see that part. If he
He,
said that last show,
he
the last
said
show
that
he did.
last show. He said, I'm not even going to tell
Uh,
you to take it off. Over there with the other guys, he told me to keep it on the shelf. I said, oh, shucks. Over here, he be like, take it off. Throw it out the window. Throw it down the street.
yeah,
He like,
he's trying to convince your ass. That's why.
Appreciate it, Kenny, man. You gotta make it to the next event. Yeah, Venables, man, they family, man. We all grew up in the same neighborhoods. We got a link, Kenny. DJ Sliggy
yep.
said Mama be there with that pan, Reese. Mama be there with
Yeah,
that pan. So I
swipe
guess
your ass,
I'm gonna
The
smack that
pan hit
knock
butt.
you
your ass with
upside the
that pan.
head.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
got video ready. Y'all
I
ready
see
for
that.
the clip?
Yep.
Yes, sir.
Uh,
The programs that I attended, all of the education that I had, college, public, and otherwise, nobody ever told me that I was an African woman. Nobody ever told me what the history of African people were. Nobody ever told me that America is business and without business you will have nothing and be nothing. And nobody ever told me how to organize business so that I would be able to develop institutions in my own community. So now the sincerity of all of the programs and all of the education has to be questioned, indicted, and convicted, because the bottom line is that America is not and has never tried to produce African adults who are functional, self-sufficient, who understand their politics, their economics, and their relationship to the world politics and the world economics. All of the programs I attended, all of the education that I had, college, public, and otherwise,
Well, that was Sister Soldier. Was that Sister Soldier? She deep. Um, she's a political figure. It's funny because Sister Soldier back in the day, that was during the time of KRS-One and the Boogie Down Productions with Public Enemy and stuff. Sister Soldier came out in the forefront. She's a rapper. She's a rapper, but she's also an activist for her community. She's a black activist. You know, people like her and Queen Latifah always made me want to be like, yeah, proud, so black, so proud, because the way that they came out and the way they do their public, uh, what am I saying? The way they treat their community, you know, it's like nourishing and nurturing. And she hit it on the nail on the head. What y'all think about what she said though? Um, in the educational scheme of it all. Did our education that we get in elementary school, high school, junior high, college, did it get us ready to become black business excuse me, black business owners, black politicians, given to our community, geared towards all of that. What do you think about what she said, or is it too deep?
No, it's not too deep. The clip wasn't really. I mean, I don't know. It wasn't long enough to be like too deep. I mean, everybody knows that she's like factual. She's one of the people that's always going to be about the truth. Um, I mean, we don't research and be passing around our own information. I think we depend a little bit too much on the school systems and stuff like that too. I don't expect them to really be pushing anything knowledgeable about myself outside of being a slave. Because that's all I really learned in school is pretty much who the slaves and who the masters were. I didn't really, I actually got in trouble for asking questions and want to learn things outside the curriculum and type shit like that.
What?
So
You got in trouble?
I mean, yeah, because when you ask a question that's outside the curriculum, that's considered to be like disrupting the class and shit like that. When you ask them questions and you ask your teachers things that you want to know, yeah, I was taught at an early age really that school is for you to put your head down and just be quiet and consume
Mm.
information. So I never looked for school to be any of that for me. You know,
See,
um, people. I'm glad people like her are alive. You know, um, but that's all I really had to say. I'm not looking for the schools to do that. So I'm
and
not looking, for
and
the
and,
right
and you're
narrative to be.
right. You're right, because I believe that school wasn't teaching us to get out there, be our own black institution, our own black earning power. Schools were created to build out, it's like a factory to build out workers. It was teaching us how to go work for somebody, but it wasn't gearing us, especially um, us in our black community. It wasn't teaching us how to be, it was teaching us how to work the land, not be a landowner. Okay, we're switching around like that. See, forget all that work in the land. I want to know, how can I uh consume this land? How can I purchase this land and get my own workers? It wasn't geared towards that. It was geared towards us putting us in the box and us learning what we supposed to do so we could be good workers for somebody else. And it was like a handful of us, like you said, that wanted to know those other questions. Well, how do I become the owner? How did they get the land? Where did the land come from? And you're right. And they was telling you, oh, that's advanced class, or we get to that later. Put your head down, and so the rest of the class can catch up and learn just how to be good workers. You was like, I'm in the owner class, but everybody else trying to catch up just to learn how to be, good workers. And you right. And we get picked, not picked out, but we get a label picked on us as, oh, you the nerd, or you the teacher, whatever, when you go above and beyond. Everybody
No, it
else,
wasn't. It wasn't that, and I was never caught up behind what no kids was thinking, or nothing like that. I was angry with uh the school systems, period, because I was one of them kids that especially in high school, like T.C. Williams, they got a whole movie behind it, and it was around race and all of that stuff. We had to get petitions and stuff signed by all the staff members and kids and people that will agree, just so we can have some black facts in the uh, posted in the morning. I mean, you telling me about what's going on with the changes in lunch, but you can't tell me about what's going on this month, or say anything about, they did. My school didn't want to. TC Williams was one of the main schools that did not want to do nothing about Black history. Like, y'all didn't want to say nothing. We had morning show. We had a whole studio and professional shit, and y'all waste that technology to tell me about lunch and the fact that y'all ain't gonna have cheese sticks this week or some shit like that, but you won't say anything about the fact that this is Black History Month. Oh, we're in February. This Black history historian did this on this day, or So I don't. We need to stop looking for the school system to do this shit. Anyway, it's not a surprise. Y'all older than me, so I know y'all know, but it's not a surprise that
well, we had a black
somebody there.
we had a black student council when we was coming out of Black BSU, and that was
Mhm.
at Parkdale Senior High. Thank you, Parkdale, because we had it was a lot of black teachers there at Parkdale, and they was teachers from the 70s. Mr. Calhoun, Mr. Kirkland, Mr. Kirkland, and they was like, it reminded me of Crazy Joe Clark and Lean on Me. They was teachers like that we went to
Yeah.
ask questions, and they was like part of the movement. They would tell us and everything. So we had our own. Uh, Thank you, Parkdale Senior High. we had our own, which was predominantly white, and we was bused in that school from Palmer Park, Orlando, all the way to Riverdale, Maryland. We was busted. It wasn't like that at first when we got there, because my aunts and uncles went there in the 70s, and they was telling me when they first started busing how it was and what they had to do. But by the time that I got there, 12 years later, 11 years later, 10 years later, how we had different things in place and how the face of the school changed. But you're saying that T.C. Williams, when you came along, was still predominantly not focused on Black studies or teaching anything of color.
Well, I never seen a timeline that I was able to look back at and research and read about where it was ever pushed. I mean, everybody knows the agenda of America and why America was founded and what the New World Order and the plan of America was supposed to be when it got established after the 13 colonies and all that shit. It was never meant to be that. Nobody's ever going to hide information from you and teach you about it. So I always understood that from the youngest. I mean, as soon as you start telling me that people were slaves and supposed to be brought over here and all of that, that was enough for me to already know, okay, well, I'm not looking for the same people that look like that. If people like my grandmother and stuff are still alive and can tell me about certain things, that means nothing about the time has changed. I don't know what people think, but I'm not looking, I'm not looking for the school system or the same people hiding shit up, or pulling the wool over your eyes to teach you about stuff and tell you about yourself.
Yeah. And do we learn from it? Like, how old was that video? Like, she looked like she was young,
Like
so
young,
it's like
like
us
25 young or 30 young.
people and people that know today, people from that time, why they still allow their kids to go to them schools and do the same exact thing, even having this information out here. It's just like we still programmed to still just do it because we're getting in trouble. If your kid don't go to school, they lock the parents up. The kids don't come home with good grades, they start questioning your parenting. And only way you get a good grade if you basically accept the programming. So they already know what's your cap. They don't care how smart your kid is. If you're 9 years old, you in the 4th grade like the rest of these kids. And that's the one thing I don't like, because if they smarter, they should get moved on instead of held back because the kids, they age is still at a certain maturity. I never liked that. And if they giving you the books, they know how much you know. So they know what you don't know. You don't know what you don't know, but you would think you smart out here. Yeah, I finished school and I'm a teacher now. Yeah, you program to be a teacher. So the teachers teaching more program work, thinking it's right, because they was programmed to believe it because they got all A's. When you see that A and they give you a lollipop, piece of candy, you like, wow, you want to constantly do that. So you get more accepted to the program. So you got a lot of kids out here that's not accepting. They consider stupid. Or you dumb. You just know. They know this is BS. You got kids arguing. Well, my mother said Columbus didn't discover America. And well, you better say he did in this book or you going to get an F. So we had to write down things we knew was lies, but we don't want to get an F. So that's the thing that kids fight against. But for this information to be out now, then, and even probably later, it's sad that we don't adapt this into our kids' lives. Like, still teach them that outside of this is that. We still let them go with the program.
Just like we let them go with the program of Santa Claus. We all know that ain't nothing to Santa Claus, but we was taught that way. And we was taught that way in preschool. Santa Claus and Valentine's and all that. We know all of that stuff don't exist. But as parents, they make the heart and they do the Santa Claus and they make turkey with the. We accept the program. You're right. We accepted that program. My 3-year-old, my 4-year-old came home, school, doing all that stuff. He accepted the program, but he knew he was one of those ones. Instead of them putting Tyree to the next level, they kept him back because of his age, because he said he was too young to start school. But the teacher at preschool said that there's nothing that they could teach him because he already knew everything. So he sat at the teacher's desk on the computer during that time. I had to work, and I had to put him in this program where he was getting nothing out of. And then when he got in school, and the same thing when he got in kindergarten, when if he tests off the chart, and you're right, they keep saying because of his age, he wouldn't be mature enough to be up there with the big kids, even though he's smarter as the second grader. It was like because of his age, he wouldn't be mature enough to handle, and he'd get picked on because he's still young, still a baby.
So why do the
And
parents like? Why do parents accept what the school system gives and says? And that's a personal problem that
I
I've
didn't have
had.
the money to put him in private school, Trey. If I
Didn't
had the
have
money,
the alternative. No, I'm not, and I'm not being argumentative either. But why did the alternative didn't have to go straight to private school? It could have been what you and him can do together, or what. And then doesn't matter obviously because
well, my
we're the same age,
situation,
so that's 30 years ago, you know. But
I needed a babysitter at the time to keep
I feel
him,
that though.
and those the school hours. I was a single mama working 2 jobs, trying to, get out here to have him. So my situation, I felt like I didn't have a choice but to send him to that program or send him to school because that's the school in our area. And I wasn't able to get him onto the other side where there was some magnet schools that they could get in and all of that stuff. I didn't have the luxury of a lot of things. So we had to take advantage of what we did have. That's why I taught him. He learned to school, but I also taught him at home too. So yeah, he got that school programming, but he also got programming at home too. We can't
So
leave it all up to
what type
school.
of things did you lay out in on the table for him? Like what type of things did you think were important things that you can use to fill what school is not doing?
Well, we told him about his ethnic background and who he is as a man and how strong and powerful that he really is. And we also showed him that he was a threat. The biggest threat to America is a black man with a mind, with a brain, with a vision. And when we told him why people, my grandma would tell them why people would look at him differently and why they were hating you, but you keep on going in spite of. She gave him the being of him, the essence of him, because she was born in 1934, and her mama, what she learned from her mom and her mama, it was still kind of that sharecropping mentality. So she was pushing on him. You need your education so you could get behind the penny, so you could be the one that pushed the penny and not the mule. So to make him, want to look a little further, a little more and more and more. And when they put him in that box and wouldn't let him go any further, then we got to a place where when I moved, got a school where there was magnet program. There was a Montessori school. So Montessori, if I'm saying it right. So he learned differently, and he had black teachers around him, and it was just a different feel.
No, I'm saying, but from what and I understand that. I'm
That's
saying
good.
from parent to kid, what were like if they're because if you can't teach what you don't know, you can't tell him what you don't know. But I'm asking what as a parent, like directly from parent to kid, did you feel like you had a chance to instill in him that was outside of school, period, outside of sending him to a better school or whatever. I'm saying
Like
like from parent to
I
kid.
taught him Spanish, how to count, read, and numbers, and how to say. I was teaching him Spanish to teach them to be bilingual. You mean stuff like that? But I taught him at
Okay,
home that they didn't teach him in school. I
yeah,
taught him a
things like
different
that.
language at home, but they didn't teach him in school. I taught him about different science and math because I let him go past what they taught him. Like if he got up to the 3 timetables, I said, well, let me teach you your 4 and your 5. So when the school got him 4 and 5, he was already on the ball rolling. I was teaching him long division the way I was taught. I was teaching him stuff that I knew was coming because I was getting him books. I was getting him these books, these activity books. He had a whole bunch of activity books, whole bunch of puzzle books, whole bunch of putting stuff together. And then he had the video game hand-and-eye coordination, and I started him on video games, but I started him with the reading video games, the one you have to read to go through to complete your assignment, like Final Fantasy, that you had to read the whole game to get to the end of it and the fight, stuff like that, because I knew he loved the video games and to read it. So I'm like, boom, hey, there we go. So I tried to do what I thought the schools was limiting him at. I'm not going to say failing him, but we ain't going to teach you all of everything. We're just going to teach you this much because this is the level that you on. So, you know, like Molly said, and you said earlier, they will keep you back instead of putting you on with your level. I experienced that. They did me the same way, and I cried and cried. But what could I do? What could I do? So, and then that's when kids get tired and bored with school. That's when they start hooking, and that's when they feel school can't teach me nothing. And that's where, when, you know, like you said, they act out of school because they just don't like it, and then they get labeled as a bad kid. Or I knew a whole bunch of people that was in special ed, but there wasn't nothing wrong with them. They just had anger management or temper management. They wasn't dumb. I mean, excuse me, not saying it's special ed dumb, but they wasn't slow learning. I'll say it like that. If you fought too much, they put you in special ed. And I'm like, dang, they don't even try to teach you. Good morning, JoJo, baby. I guess he said this is too much serious for a damn Turn Up Tuesday. We get to the next video. Soldier.
Oh, we got another video. That's cool. But yeah, parents gotta do more. You know, parents gotta do a lot more. We rely on the school system too much.
Yes, they do. The parents that could do more should do more. And if
I don't
you
think
know
there's
a parent that ain't, take on their
I don't think
children.
there's a parent that can't. I think anyone that says they can't do something different is making excuses. There's always time to read. There's always time to research and put something on the TV in front of you and your kid. There's always things to be doing. That's a problem personally that I had with my parents. Was that more so my mom, because you know how the black family typically goes, more time with the mom and shit. But anyway, that's more so a problem I had with my mom, and I told her that not that long ago that you believed what the school said. It was just too much. Like, I get that you know, parents can be caught up behind a job or the time that they, you know, put in trying to pay bills and all that stuff, but I don't know. It's a lot more reading and stuff that we could be doing. A lot more information sharing. I think a lot of parents are giving their kids bare minimum. I see a lot of parents that are doing exceptionally well with their children, but we gotta do more. What I see out here is not it. It's just a bunch of excuses on how tired we are and all that. Life is gonna throw you a lot to make you tired. Life is gonna throw you a lot to stress you out. But nah, we gotta do more. I see why black people are where they are right now. Not everyone. But I see why we're in the state that we're in. It's clear.
Okay. We got another video. Good morning, Damien.
Dang.
We bring it back to the Willie Lynch letters. We're gonna hypermasculate the woman, and then we're gonna emasculate the black man, and that was the agenda. So now, I can't bear kids, right?
What's the problem?
Listen, what I'm saying. I'm not here to pass judgment. Only God can do that. I'm here to give information. A woman has a particular role, and if she doesn't play that role, there's no family or no family structure. A man, the black man, has a role he has to play. If he doesn't play that role, there's no family or family structure. So you've been taught that you're maintaining a child is raising a child as a single mother. So you're thinking that, food, clothes, and shelter, it's not raising a child. That's maintaining a child. To raise a child, you need man and woman in that household. You need a coalition of
what I said.
Working simultaneously together. But just because you get support from the government, you mistake the maintenance as the raising, and then now the child is up because that daughter doesn't see a man in the home, so she doesn't know how to be nurturing for the man that eventually is in her home.
The support from the government, you mean like
government section, yeah, all that type of stuff.
We
ain't on that.
But I'm asking because I want it from you.
But you're being
a
welfare,
woman
Section
that
8.
has a
Yeah, that type of
successful
stuff.
business.
But you can't.
When I'm talking about Section 8,
You can't.
is that a problem?
You can't.
I'm not talking about Section 8. Nobody is on Section 8.
You can't. That's why we bring it back to the Willie Lynch letters, right? We're gonna.
I wish the video was longer so I could have heard what she said.
I know, because I definitely know that we can't learn if we're talking. And if she would have just listened to what he was saying, she would have got it. But she was so busy focused on that she is a successful Black woman as a business owner. And that's good. She maintained really good and was able to provide for her child. But I understood what he's saying. Maintaining and raising are two different things. And I, for one, believe that the presence of a man, any man, is important in raising and rearing their children, you know. And I guess because I had a good granddaddy. I didn't have a good daddy to show me that example, but I thank God that I saw an example of what a man is and what a man's supposed to be in my grandfather. And I have never seen another man example of of a man like that. My aunt told me they don't make him like him no more. So I don't know what to say about that, but I mean, like I said, I see what it looks like to raise and maintain a man that raise and maintain a family and be the rock of his family, be that building stone, that cornerstone. So I thank God that I've seen something like that, because had I not, I don't know how my mental would be, or how I would be more receptive to having, men, not having sex. But I mean, y'all know what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
And I heard you said, Trey, that's exactly what you were saying in the video.
Yeah, that's actually what I say all the time. When I say it and people don't really have a comment for it type stuff, because I talk about what the parents do all the time, and how they view things and how they dismiss a lot and don't really realize the impact that they have on their kids. Because I hear a lot of Black parents, and this is all through my life, not just my parents or anything like that. A lot of parents, I'm clothing you and I'm putting a roof over your head, yeah, because you had sex and got pregnant and had a kid. So, instead of Black parents pinpointing their kids and be like, I did this and I did that and I did that, and shut the fuck up because you're supposed to. That's what your job is. So, I hear a lot of stabbing, parents stabbing at their own kids because of whatever the fuck, whether it's the mom and her problems with the dad, or vice versa, or we be doing too much with our kids sometimes. But that's, I
Too
was
much of
saying
the
that the
wrong
video
thing.
backed up what I said is because I say this all the time. Like before today, I be saying this all the time about since we're talking about Black people and all that, how our parents and our families need to be looking at themselves and realizing what they may have done to people in that same environment. So, yeah, I was glad that it actually pulled up right on time because that's what I'd be trying to say. So, Yep.
Okay. Damien, I know you may not have a lot of thoughts on it, but what did you think about the video that you did see, or did you pay attention to it?
No, I paid attention to it, but the one thing that struck me was your response to it, and I almost wonder if that's par for the course for a lot of African American families, where you've got the father that is stepped away, gone to prison, he's a trifling ass motherfucker, and then that person is not a good example for what you would want to see in a man. But you hold your grandfather at this, they don't make him like that anymore. I almost wonder if that's the standard that you set out to all men that you meet that might be interested in you, that they have to hold your grandpa's standard, because if they fall anywhere short of that, they are not good enough for you. That was how I looked into your comment.
Mm.
That may be right. I may use my grandfather as the blueprint, but I also know that everybody's not going to be Wade McFarland Sr. There was only one Wade McFarland Sr. And if you close to how my grandfather was, oh yeah, we could work. We could grow we can build, we can have something together. But he gave me like the blueprint of it, the framework of it.
That was pretty much my point, that you know, you will automatically discard someone that doesn't get close. It's like, I ain't got time for you. Is that true?
Yep, I believe so.
Okay.
I believe
that's what I read into your response.
Yes, certain stand, because I'm an alpha female. I need to alpha male. I need
alpha female.
I mean,
y'all go with that shit.
I should say I'm a single female forced to be an alpha. Put it like that. That's what I am. I'm forced to be.
And y'all got it. You can't miss the message. He said you need a strong woman in the house to help raise the child. Right. Women can have money to maintain the child. He said, so that woman, that young lady, can know how to treat her man.
That's right.
Not how that man should treat her mostly. He said how to treat her man, you know. So it's like, you know, you should treat people like, or whatever dude you deal with, that how you don't want somebody to treat your grandfather. And then that'll flip the role, instead of looking for them to treat you like your grandfather treated you. Because
I had one like that.
What you did.
Like, you know how I say I was treating the king, he was like a dude like a king, but he was really a joker. That's me, and that's why I always say I can't wait to love up on this person that I know that is coming my way. That person that's for me, and they will appreciate it, because now I know what to do. Know what to do, and you get old, you get a little more seasoned. But Molly, you was absolutely right. I would treat them, you know, but they have to be worthy of it. I can't treat anybody that's coming out of left field like I would treat my grandfather. My grandfather was he was a hard rock. He was a pillar for his family.
Well, you said you're an alpha female. So do you think it's healthy to be in a relationship?
Female that had to step up and be strong to be put in that role as the alpha. They made me be a wolf in sheep clothing, or am I saying it backwards? But anyway, society and the role that I stepped in, I had to maintain and raise at the same time by myself.
So what you're saying is if you found an alpha that you were attracted to, then you would become the submissive?
Heck yeah.
You become a beta female?
Yeah. Yes. I'm looking for someone to become the submissive too. Heck yeah. I sure enough would. Baby, you want some more ice in that drink? But what you want to eat? Hell yeah. Because I'm tired of being hell yeah. Shit. That's what it was about when I was telling like dad mentality yesterday. By being single by yourself and raising, I never had nobody to hold my back, to have my back, that I could even lean or rest on. I never had that pillar. I'm looking for that pillar that I could rest a little bit on. When you don't have that, and you gotta always get out there and grind, that may make me too aggressive. I might be too because of that fact, but it is what it is. Can't change it now. But yes, I would definitely be willing to be submissive to the right person. Indeed, I would. I rub his feet. And what I say to the right person, because I was submissive like that to the wrong person. And you know what that person said? Why do you love me so much?
I want to know how y'all know who the right person.
Somebody that's going to love and give you.
How far can you go until you know they're the right? But most time you get there, y'all already had sex, y'all done did all these things.
Yeah.
So it's like, how do y'all know it's the right person? Like, you won't get none of that until you see the right person. But how would you know you're the right person if you don't do none of those things? So it's like, how do you ever find the right person?
You got it. The right person for you. The right person for Trey may not be the right person for you, may not be the right person for me. Everybody their own individual. You know, yeah, I'm looking for the me just like you looking for the you for you. But I take my time.
Yeah, I didn't know who was meant for me until I went out there and I dated and I put myself out there. And I could have been wrong again. I could have been wrong again. But if I'm not out there doing none of these things because I wanted to be the right person first, how would I ever know? If I'm not going out here and actually getting to meet somebody, if I never met my girl and actually got to know her and get along with her and talk to her on the phone and stuff, and we do our do and stuff, like we wouldn't have known we was disconnected. I wouldn't have known she was the right person. So I always hear people like, I'm waiting until I find the right person. It's like, how you gonna do all those things and find the right
You ain't
person
hunting.
doing those things? Yeah. How you gonna eat if you ain't hunting, basically?
That's right.
Well, I'm out there, and I'm looking. I'm always nice to people. I go into these establishments. I do my show, whether I'm going to the grocery store or whatever. I think the man will find me who will see that energy and would try to come talk to me. And what you do, you go on a date. That's what a date is. It don't mean what Rodney said. Rodney said date means dick at the end. See, that's the problem. People think smashing or jumping off with each other, oh, that's the date. Oh, we want to have sex. That's the date. We're in a relationship. We go together. No, all it means that y'all exchange emotions and bodies for a minute. And a lot of people get mixed up with that. They don't know the difference between lust and love, or they think, oh, we go together just because they smash. You don't know nothing about the man. Only thing you know is how big his ding-a-ling is. But you say, oh, we in a committed relationship. We smash it, whatever. Me, I'm the opposite. I like to go out and take my time to get to know the person. I can't know you while you smashing me and got my legs all up. All I can know is how you feel. I can't, I'm like, so what's your favorite color? Why you going to back of it? Yeah, I'm a Virgo. Yeah, take that. It ain't gonna be like,
people don't really be dating no more. That's why they don't know shit. That's why, you know what his body parts look like before y'all sat down and had some coffee or some shit together.
Yeah, I mean, problem with that.
I don't know.
I need to know about you.
Are you putting yourself on the market though to look like you trying to date? Like as far as like the atmosphere and the places you go, like, or you just like thinking somebody gonna walk up to you and that's just how? Because that's
I was going on Facebook dating and I look up and they give me conversation. Because you was helping me with. I said, well, what should I say back here? You was like, no, leave that one alone. He chewed his lips. No, he looking for something.
But you can't make that your one source though. That's the thing. You can't let Facebook find you nobody. You can't let Facebook find your next dude. Like it might open you up and expose you to a little bit more, but you can't let no shit like Facebook find you nobody.
Right, that's what but it gives me the hello. Gives me the because I don't get out or going out is different the way it used to be. We used to hang out at a club. We have a good time. I used to be at a Martini. I'm gonna give you an example. Back in the day, we used to be at the Martinis down in Fort Washington every Friday, and right along with WHUR, we would get in the happy hour, place to be packed, and you get to know people. They be like, "Can I buy you a drink?"
But you don't have to go to those environments though, because that's Martini. So if somebody coming to you trying to fuck, I'm kind of expecting that because you're at a bar.
No, but they came nice. I didn't. I mean,
but I'm saying the environment that, because you're talking about the subject matter is you being like, wanting to find somebody and all that. So I'm saying, what environments are you going to? What space are you putting yourself in to, attract other people?
When you go outside your door, you're going out into the environment. That's where other people see you. So you can meet anybody anywhere. You can meet somebody that's opening the door for you as you coming out. When you go outside.
And Trey, I don't know how old you are, Trey. I don't know how old you are, Trey, but what I know is that, when I was dating coming up, teenager, high school, shit like that, but there wasn't no Facebook. There wasn't something where, you put a picture up and it comes up on your phone and you're waiting to see how many likes you get and stuff like that. So there's an evolution now. And there's so much less physical contact that, dating someone has become more and more forgotten. Like you need to meet up and pick through the 15 or 20 broads on your Facebook friends list, and you know, okay, well, this one's the hottest, or this one's the hottest, or wait a minute, this one's kind of cute, but you know, she's a lot smarter than this one. I mean, you can go through that like a Rolodex, and but you know, to actually have a physical contact and size them up, because I mean, it's happened to me before back in the day, like MySpace time, where you know, someone hit me up and I'd hit them back, and we'd have a conversation like, oh, let's go meet up somewhere, have some coffee or whatever, and then you meet up with them. They look nothing like their fucking picture.
That'd be that
They
shit.
said
That shit. That's
oh
what it be.
man,
You can't be
But,
trying
you
to
know,
use
and
old pictures and shit. No,
you know, I mean, what happened the days when you know you'd be you know, walking through the grocery store and you know, find somebody, or you know, go tap someone on the shoulder at the Starbucks and say, hey, can I join you? I mean, just be blunt about it. I think you're really attractive, and I'd like to know your name, and I'd like to buy you a cup of coffee. And how's that? You know, a little mini date. So I think the evolution, I'm in my 50s, I think the evolution has come from physical contact to this virtual contact, and you're not going to get the same results on the virtual contact that you are in physical.
Yeah.
You're going to get totally different results. For example, let's say, I'll give you an example. So let's say, you know, you go on a date, then you get your second date, and then you guys start to click a little bit. You're talking on the phone, making plans to do something for the weekend, stuff like that. Everything's all, you know, there's that honeymoon period where you're feeling all good, and all right, now we're clicking. Oh yeah, man, I really like this chick, man. I ain't gonna talk to no other women. Oh, I really like this dude. I ain't talking to no more brothers. And then as soon as you know, you put your knee on the floor and put a ring on their finger, and then something else happens. Then they find out, oh shit, I got complete control over this motherfucker, or this bitch. I mean, I got complete control now. So now that they're locked in, now that they're locked in, then I'm going to show my true colors. I'm really a controlling, powerful dick, you know, and don't really give a shit about your feelings. And you better have my laundry done by 4.
Well, I mean, goddamn.
I've seen that happen. You know, or like my brother, you know, his first ex-wife, man, she was the coolest fucking broad.
Let me read a comment real quick from Josh. He says you can meet somebody in person and they still don't look like what they really do.
Dang.
It's called layers. It's levels to the shit. You got, but people don't.
That's
people
fun.
be so quick to get all jumping on somebody's dick or willing to jump in some pussy or whatever, and it's like nobody. I don't know. A lot of people don't. I keep saying this. I feel like shit I be saying be repetitive because people don't really date. Y'all don't. Why don't people take the time? People get so stigmatized and so caught up in the feeling of thinking they might have somebody that might actually like them too. That's too many fucking factors people put in front of their own faces when it comes to trying to interact with somebody. Like, I don't understand. You got to see all sides of somebody first. You got to spend enough time to see every emotion come out of somebody before you
on the female front,
pussy or some ass.
That's why
on the female front, I believe that's evolved.
Yeah, but you can't let time just go on by.
I take my time when I'm there. Like, I'm getting to know you. We talk and see what we got in common. We go out because I can't get to know you in the movie theater. I would like to go out over a cup of coffee where we could talk and to see how compatible we are. If we got the same religious beliefs, you go to church. What church you go to? Take me to your church. I'll take you to. I mean, there's so many different things we could do. You like dogs? Let me meet your pets. Let's go walk the dog together. You know, you like reading or video game? Let me read video game or whatever.
If you like all those things, is you gonna go to church every Sunday? Is you really gonna live by the book like he said? Cause he'd be a real Christian, and y'all want Christians, and now he telling you can't do this, you can't. He trying to control me. That's when the control freak part come in. You said you live this lifestyle that I live, and now we here. I see you don't really live this lifestyle. You live it sometimes. So would you really live that lifestyle? Will women really give it?
When you find the right man, you know who to submit to and be submissive to. A lot of times we submit to the streets.
But what's the difference between submitting and conforming?
Yeah.
What's the difference between submitting and just conforming? If that's not the same thing, really. But what's the difference? Because if you willing to go, I guess the question is, what's the limit? What won't you change about yourself when it comes to a relationship or marriage? What won't you allow to be physically changed about you? Because if a woman is jumping from one religion to another anyway, that's already life changing. That's already top of the charts of asking for somebody. So what won't you allow to be changed? What will you say that, fuck no, not going, I'm not going for it. This is me. What is that thing?
I don't know.
Well, I know that you can use the word relationship, but if you listen to our everyday dialogue, there's healthy relationships and unhealthy relationships, right? So having a relationship, it could have a good thing or a bad thing on that tip. Yeah. But I think that the real concern that anyone should have going into a long-term relationship is to understand the word commitment. Because even though you found out a few things about them, and now you guys are like this, you're going to find by being that close on a regular basis, you're going to find their flaws, and you either have to accept those flaws, you can make consideration, or you can demonize them for these things that they're like. You're like, oh shit, I didn't know you were like that. After you already been hooked up with them and stuff.
It's that infatuation is my problem. Word of the day, infatuation. Because somebody being attractive is not enough, and it'd be enough for a lot of y'all. Not, I guess, anybody specifically here or whatever.
Yeah.
But a lot of people, the infatuation, they got muscles, or she got nice titties, or her ass sitting there, she got a perfect figure 8 or whatever, and that's enough for people to
that's
just.
Lust. That's lust. That's what I said.
But that's what a lot of people. That's what a lot of people on. They talk about how they want this and want that, and they want to date and they want to marry. Get married, and it'd be a lot of infatuation with no facts. A lot of people I see be caught up in a lot of shit for the simple notion of being infatuated with how they look or something they can do for them. I don't know.
If you're going to be with someone, man, they just need to accept you and love you just the way you are. And when they find out some of the bad shit about you, they'll find out, and then you have to accept that, or, say, oh shit, I got myself in a trick bag. Time for me to run.
Yeah, well, I would hope everybody's timeline is in, they weren't making those choices anyway, because it shouldn't be anything really that you have to hold back or they have to find out that's such a shocker. It might be different for them, or they might have to take a moment to process or accept it, but nothing should be behind your back that you hiding from them, that you got to pull to the forefront later or try to ease into the, so I would hope everybody's mindset is already stronger than that, to have had a decent timeline. Everybody fucks up and makes mistakes, but I'm hoping nobody's mindset will be that way anyway. But you gotta see,
Don't think it's gonna be an easy trip. I just think like the only way you're gonna really try true love, you gotta really go through it. You gotta go through these bad relationships. You gotta know what you don't like in a person, or you like some things you might grow out of. But if you run from those experiments, it ain't gonna work. I just help everybody just get out there. Don't fear the being hurt. The more you get hurt, the more you get tough. So you can get through it. You've been there before. I've been there. I know how this works.
Right.
But some people give up on love, just give up on living in general. And I feel like everybody deserves to have somebody out here, because everybody looking, but everybody's scared of what they might find. It ain't no perfect human being out here. Ain't nobody Jesus or none of these prophets that they read about. It's hard to be perfect like any of them. We gonna make mistakes. It's just like when they make that mistake, we gotta learn from it. And I ain't talking about cheating and none of that. I'm just saying it might be some things a person might do that you just dislike. You might not like that he watch sports all the time. He always watching sports, but that's something you gotta find a way to accept and embrace it. Buy him a jersey. On Sunday, make sure you got dinner ready for him, and it might be some things. I don't like shopping. I hate walking through the mall and all that. Going to the nail shop, that just stink, but I would do it. This my woman, I'm gonna do it. I'm here for you, so those are the things we just gotta set from each other and stop being scared to get hurt. We all been there before. You might get your heart broken. You might break a heart. That's the thing. People that always get hurt act like they ain't never break up with somebody.
I
Like,
know I did.
Never crushed somebody before. So we've been on both sides of the fence. So some people feel that same way about us sometimes. I'm done with you. I can find better. And some people, nah, it's somebody else out here. It's too many people, live.
And a lot of times women, I know as women, we settle because we scared to let go. We scared to get rid of some shiznit. And because it's hard or to find like for you, they will hold on and settle and take that bum. You know, dude is a bum. Yeah, but he my bum. Actually, he your bum. He her bum. He's but women settle thinking that they can't get no more or ain't no more men out there. And we do. I'm not.
The little short legs.
Why like social media? Social media do it for
Stepdaddy.
I don't know what's that.
She muted. That's Connie.
Yeah, that's Connie.
Oh, that's Connie. Oh, I thought that was Lee talk.
It did sound like.
I thought that was Lee.
Had her in the back or something. Damn, you was gonna let her
go. No, you ain't supposed to have nobody on the back when they coughing. You ain't supposed to do that.
Hey, do something.
Help out. You point the camera, watching her choke out.
He pointed the camera. Look at it, she choking.
What's up, Lee? Your mic muted.
What's up, people? How y'all feeling?
Pretty good, actually.
Talking about dating.
Dating.
Relationship.
I like dating. I just don't do it. I like the idea of it because when you get into a relationship, you gotta understand. You gotta figure out, is this person your mate or is this person your enemy? If you got one that can make you think that you can do anything, that's the perfect one. The one that's a builder. But then you got those ones that feel that you're making more than them or you're doing more than them, and they're not the center of attention in your life, but in your house. You got confusion there. It's not going to work.
Yeah.
We both got to be on the same page. Treat each other well, and well will be done.
That's what dating is for, to get to know the person. It's the vetting process of knowing the person to see if you want to put your eggs in their bag.
So, question: do any of y'all believe in love at first sight?
I believe in vibrations. I believe in passing somebody by, a simple interaction, and you just know there's something about that interaction that's different. I don't think you're gonna know what it hits for. So I think, because I believe in signs. So something pass you by, or it continues to pass you by, continues to pop up. There's something about it that you need to pay attention to. Like, it's something about it that you need to get a message from. So I can't say what the message will be. Even if they're attractive, I can't say what that message.
Yeah, that's why I always say lust at first sight. It's just lust at first sight, because love is action. It's not a feeling. So you still feel like you love somebody, you still ain't loving. So love is shown by action. So for you to first meet somebody, I don't know how you show them you just love them and you fall in love with them. So you could lust at first sight and eventually fall in love, but I never understood that. Oh yeah, I knew I loved you the first time I laid eyes. How? I gotta show action.
Yeah, those are what you call your soul. Those are what I call soulmates. You were meant to be together. You just didn't know it until you saw them.
Well, if you touch somebody that's telling you these things, they can't tell you why.
No, they don't tell you this until after y'all been together for years, and then you know. But you know that's person. That's why you stay with that person. I mean, you're not going to tell them that the first date, but you know your person.
Yeah.
I mean, your person as a friend. You know who your person is just as friendships. You know who your person is, and some of us just stay around our friends because they're our person, and some of us don't. We don't. stay around even just to be friends. We just noticed that this person is not doing the things that, or saying the things that make a friendship or make a relationship. Some people do it just for themselves versus for each other.
Yeah, I think money ruin most relationships. Money, like a lot of people love and they be happy, but soon somebody ain't got something or can't help with something. That's when things start to go downhill. They don't tend to say, "Oh, this is time to work together." They be like, "No, you ain't putting your side, or that person, you ain't doing what you supposed to do," and and it breaks up everything. So I think if it weren't for money, a lot of people out here will be in relationships. They will have more kids. There'd be more love out here, but money ruins everything. Cause
The lack of money.
get love, they cheat
The
on
lack of money
somebody
that ruined
with
everything.
money, you know. So it's like a lot of people out here cheating based off gifts when a handbag.
I don't know, because I've met a couple in Woodbridge that lived in the woods. They lived right by the PRTC in a tent, husband and wife with a generator for about 4 years. Husband and wife.
See,
they
that's
got
what I'm
married
saying.
in their tent.
Yeah,
But
that's
not-
one person in the like. God damn, I'm pretty sure some people that hung in there. I'm just saying the majority. Now, you saying the majority hanging in tents and doing that's great. I ain't going to bring up one or two people. Like I know one person that does a lot. I can find one person, anything. I'm talking about the majority of us. If we was doing what they did, hung together no matter what in them tents, it'd be more love out here. I agree with that. I like what they doing. They sticking together.
I'm just saying, I know some people that have done it. I'm not saying a majority or what. I just know some people that have done it.
Sickness and health to
Ronnie said that when he met Lee, it was love at first sight.
Oh, that's what Rodney said. Oh, Rodney, that's so sweet.
I'm glad I'm blind.
I'm dead.
She ain't see you.
You ain't gotta see the love, you can feel the love. That's what
I don't even feel it.
What up, Rodney?
What's up, Rodney?
Tell Rodney to stop that bullshit, man. I'm not that type of gay. I'm not that type of gay, Rodney.
Hey, what other topics you got, Reese? You on the phone looking for topics?
Video. I'm trying to find so I can send the link out to the people on YouTube, but it's not showing up on YouTube.
Oh shit, it's late now. It's an hour 19.
See, niggas will say stupid shit like I ain't oppressed. You know what Harriet Tubman said? She said I would have freed so many more of my people only if they knew they were slaves. All niggas want is comfortable oppression. Niggas is okay with being oppressed as long as it's comfortable. Master he slapped that nigga 10 times. He only slapped me 9. I'm all right with that. Master, we pick cotton for just 23 hours a day. Now he didn't make us pick it sun up to sun up again, 24 hours. Niggas just want comfortable oppression, and niggas and the system understands that we'll feed these niggas hope. We'll feed them false hope. We'll give them 1 or 2 niggas to idolize, to put up on a pedestal, to chase. And it's achievable, but it's not achievable. The system isn't meant for everybody to win. Because if it was, everybody would be winning. See, niggas will say stupid shit like, I ain't open.
I love it. I love it.
I definitely agree with a lot of what he was saying. I don't understand the not oppressed part because niggas be carrying the mentality of wanting to feel more oppressed and held back than what they are. Saying that you're not oppressed doesn't mean that you don't acknowledge and see what of all is going on in the world. So I don't know if them two are supposed to be separate, but I'm not oppressed. Nobody has a chain over my head or a gun to my head saying that you can't get a job.
Comfortable oppression.
You know,
that's funny. That is
just the woke and the unwoke when he said you still you're oppressed.
What is comfortable?
Nah, they switched that woke shit. I ain't woke at all.
That's funny. That is funny as shit because it goes back to it goes back to I ain't letting no guinea man mess up my good living.
Yeah.
So what does he mean by comfortable oppression? People receiving benefits and stuff, or what is he talking about?
That perfect line that Lee literally just said, you ain't gonna mess up what I got already with bars. You know, you comfortable
Let's
doing
use
your
Section 8. Like somebody
He gave it to you. He said he slapped him 10 times, but he slapped me 9.
Like on the system, on the system.
Yeah, but that's not
comfortable.
related to saying that you're not oppressed. That's what I'm trying to understand. Like, what he mean?
I know a family of generations of a family that's on welfare, right? Because they're comfortable. They was able to maintain and make a living off of being on welfare. So nobody, that's all. That's a generational curse to me. So they just passed it on and passed it down because they're comfortable. They was able to get they everything they need, and they was like, I ain't gonna make no waves. I'm right here. I'm at this level, and I'm gonna stay at that level. That's oppression to me. They didn't desire to go no further.
That's self-oppression. That is self-oppression. That has nothing to do with nobody else doing it. You're doing that yourself. See, back in the day, they used to call welfare and a black man's pension, black people pension, nigger pension. That's what they call welfare.
They can't say that because just as many white people on welfare as it is black.
Now, but then at that time,
that's what the welfare was set up for. White people. It wasn't set up for black people. White people was getting welfare before black people even knew what it was.
I don't know.
But to pass it on the generation on your children to your children, where your children don't even aspire to do more to get off the system. Is that generational wealth? What are you passing on? Where you're, like I said, I seen the family with generations. I was like, your grandmother, your mother, and you. That's 3 generations right there.
So he said, police brutality is oppression, redlining is oppression, and gentrification is oppression. Oh, okay. I mean, I get that. Yeah.
Facts.
Yeah, he be going off, man. I just like his delivery. He be saying that nigga, but I don't even think it's like just black. It's just people in the law polling things. Like we all being oppressed. We don't know it. Like with taxes, like it's crazy. We get taxed everything we do. Don't matter. You get your check, you get taxed just for cashing your check. So when you cash your check, you pay your bill, you get taxed on that. You go to the store, you buy juice, you get taxed on that. It don't matter. Whatever you buy, you spend, every dollar get taxed. And then the money that they taking from, that's the money they out here just splurging and living off our tax bread. So I see what he's saying, but for us black people, they throw us characters. They give us black leaders that they push and we see on TV and they speaking good and they gonna give us a couple of niggas. That's what he meant by that. They gonna give us a couple of niggas to praise, and we happy with that. As long as we got an Oprah, look, Tyler Perry made it. We got that. We okay with the bullshit. It's no owners in the NFL, but we okay because majority of the league black and they millionaires. No, half of the league should have half black owners. If majority of the league black, it should be at least some black owners, but we accept it and we okay with it because we getting the money. Section 8, anything, Social Security, you can fight for more money, but as long as it's to get enough to get us through the month and we got somewhere to stay, we okay with the roaches and rats and the mold in the walls and all the bullshit, the water leaks and all the shit we go through, the cracked streets, we okay with it. And that's the thing that we don't see that it's a problem. We allowed it. And that's what he's saying. We can sit back and be comfortable with it, because at least this is enough. As long as it ain't destroyed, it could be like some third world countries. That's what people say. You could be living like that over there. Well, I'm not over there. I'm here, and I should be living like the people outside of here living, or right across the street living. Like it's people right around the corner living in $1 million homes, right from Ward 8. You like, God damn, we gotta ride past that shit. So you know eventually gonna happen. People around that area even gonna get robbed or they gonna get pushed the other side out. They can't have them both in the same area making that different amount of money. It's too much of a gap difference. But people comfortable with it. You know, people comfortable with the lies we hear on TV. We comfortable with all the fake shit. Even the stuff we spilled about the lady in school. She was talking about this 40 years ago. But we comfortable with the school system. As long as my kid got A's and he go to college and we comfortable. We okay with the programming. It's just the people who speak out is only like 1% of us. So it's like we won't be heard. We always get over talked or overshadowed by anything. So it take us to come on here and speak on these things, I think. But that's what I took from the clip.
And when he said that Harriet Tubman made that statement by she would have freed a lot more if they realized that they were oppressed or slaves.
Mm-hmm.
Because a lot of them, like you said, ain't no giddy man gonna take my, because they're comfortable at it now. And I was always told in my career field, you don't never get too comfortable, because when you get comfortable, you get complacent and you don't want to move. You know you got a job making $30,000 a year, but you comfortable. You don't want to move. You get scared of fear, but you want more. I want more, but I don't want to go get it because I'm comfortable right here. I know I deserve more. I know I need more to live off of, but I'm comfortable right here. You know, for whatever reason, you don't want to reach. Good morning, funny man Green.
Hey, what's up? What's up? Shoot, I done overslept.
Yes, sir. Good morning.
We had a long night.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Yeah. I had a long night too. I felt myself up at 4 o'clock this morning, hungry.
Oh yeah, both of y'all had a long night, huh?
No, I got up hungry, so I was like, "Why am I hungry? I didn't eat enough. I guess, I don't know.
Somebody eat enough. Funny man.
Whatever like that.
Was at work. First man was working.
Yes,
but
sir.
the man worked hard for the money.
Okay. So you better treat them right.
He said you better treat her right.
Or else.
He said, treat her like a lady.
Right. Yeah.
I know. Molly Muff. They go Phil Page.
What's up, Phil?
Welcome back. Welcome back.
Yeah, man. I keep getting dropped off. Well, I know why. But yeah. What's good with you?
Yeah.
Welcome back. You back in the VA? In the
yeah,
DMV?
I'm back in the VA.
In the DMV area?
Yeah. Yeah, what's up, family?
What's going on?
It's all good.
In the neighborhood.
We're talking about how Althea's problems with dating is because she looks at every man as a standard of her grandfather. So we believe now that she ain't never going to get a man because no one's going to be as good as him.
They ain't even giving up on you. Come on,
man. Come on. That shit don't work. That shit don't work.
You can't give up on our Rick. She be all right. I seen your boy Rick Bryant, Street Line. He came to the event. Said Rick was at my event.
Okay.
Yeah, one of the people you was interviewing, right? I think I seen it.
Yeah, we get ready to meet with somebody down at the Chamber of Commerce tomorrow.
Okay. You doing another show?
Nah, I try to get some funding for him.
Yeah, he said you treating Brenda right, Phil? Question mark. He said you treating Brenda right, Phil?
I don't know where Brenda is. She's somewhere.
Treat it like a lady.
Yeah.
I know you did.
Brenda somewhere getting her show kicking.
Like a lady. Doing that, sleeping in that.
What's going on, funny man?
What is up? What is up?
Long night.
Ain't it good to be home?
Shoot, no place like home. No place like home.
Talking in code or something.
I was all paranoid.
Then you were paranoid.
Yeah, I was paranoid.
Yeah, riding around with Joe, riding around with Joey.
Yeah, running around with Joey and
right off the road
and laying beside roaches. I mean,
roaches.
Come on, funny man. You black. You see roaches before.
Dude, I'm sitting there laying. At first, I'm thinking I'm getting like a massage or something. There's a special treatment. Nope, it was a roach.
Oh, well.
Oh, damn.
Welcome to your room.
So you trying to tell me a roast jacked you off?
We went straight to.
That's what friends are for.
You know what though? Funny man, I did go to a hotel and I went to use the toilet and the damn roach was using it first. that is the honest to God. That is the honest to God truth. I thought I was gonna die laughing. The roach had his ass tooted to the dead. He said the place was too dirty for him to make but more mess, and he was sitting on the toilet.
Funny man Green made us look black among white people. He was in the room with Tommy D. He ran for the roach. Tommy sat back and kicked it with him.
Only a white man will play with roaches. We know
I told him to kill it. I said kill him. He said no. He said no, they're so cute.
Hey, that was racist, man. He said my nigga. He looked at the roaches and said
my nigga.
I know, right?
That was.
They don't said I was here before you.
I'm high on my eye drop medicine. They gave me some real shit.
God damn, what kind of eye drop medicine you got?
I don't know.
Oh Lord.
They done dyed my eyes. They done numbed them up and
don't tell me you walk around with blue contacts in.
Gray.
Right there.
You walk around with blue contacts.
No, they gray. They gray.
She got great contacts in.
At least that's what I see is gray. Everything is gray.
Hey, Phil, they had me feeling like Rockwell. I was like, I got a feeling somebody watching me.
Well, I got a show on February the 8th. Y'all, don't get the panel to come out to the show February the 8th. And,
when is the Man show?
February
8th. It's a Valentine's Day show. So I'm talking about love, life, and relationships. So it's going to be a great show.
I just got off the phone with that nigga.
It's going to be for lovers. You get off the phone with my big daddy.
With your big dog, big man.
No, don't let nobody get to my big daddy either. That's my big dad. That's my stash.
See, that's why it couldn't be Kenny like you was talking about at the beginning of the show, because everybody's a big daddy. See?
But Kenny, I'm not Kenny's type. See, but B-Man know how to roll the dough. So
Lord.
You know how to roll it up, smack it up. You know how to roll. You know how to roll.
You is for the street.
He'll roll you up and then want to pray with you.
Yeah, that's B-Man. You know how to do the funky roll. You know how to funky roll, hey?
Yeah. Hey, I'm gonna try to. I'm gonna be at that show with you, but I got a show coming up January 24th in Clarksville, Tennessee.
You got a show where?
In Clarksville, Tennessee. Tennessee.
But I still
everybody think take me to another place. Take me to another land.
Is that the show with you and Shevitz?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
Shevitz in Tennessee. That's gonna be
Yep.
good.
I'm praying everything goes well. I'm trying to get all the flyers and stuff. They got a billboard, so they're gonna put it up on the billboard there. Got to get this little commercial done and audio. It's a lot. It's a lot.
Okay.
Do what it do. It ain't no more than what we do here. Same thing, just a different state.
Yeah, that's all it is.
So
I'm trying to make sure this be the
I
best.
have
This be
fun with
good and
Tennessee. It's like what, 13 hours away?
yes.
Yeah, y'all have fun with that.
Well, you coming out. I'll tell you what, this show has got to be the best show that I've prayed has ever been done. The venue
Not ever been done.
for me.
Okay. This is the best show that ever been done. I see you've been hanging out with B-Man.
Yeah,
the best show ever.
I have been hanging out with B-Man.
There's never been a better show than this.
I just want it to be great, and that way I can do it every month.
Yeah, it's gonna be great. Just make it like that. Shake it out, baby. Shake it out.
That's right.
Hey, Lee, you
Me and
gotta,
Reese gonna head down to Tennessee to hang out with you one day.
Oh, most definitely.
hey, Lee, you
From
gotta do
downtown Tennessee.
What you say?
I said you gotta do that. My tongue got hard. Routine or whatever.
Not my tongue got hard.
She tongue punch somebody. She be tongue punching.
I still remember that, Jones.
Rodney waiting to get his tongue punched there.
I keep telling y'all I'm not that type of gay.
What type of gay are you?
I'm gay.
She's straight gay.
Straight gay.
I didn't know there were different types of gay.
Yeah, there is
different types of
Beast
gay.
man. Hey, Funny Man Green. What's the motherfucker that was at the show? He was so gay and shit. That shit was ridiculous.
Oh, I don't know if I told them.
I don't know if anybody told him.
Did I tell you all about Carlos?
No.
Oh my God.
Wow.
How gay was he?
I never seen that gay before in my life.
Look, when we got to the venue, there was somebody already on stage. Apparently he was like we didn't even know him. And it was somebody who reached out to Brenda and said, they wanted to perform, and Brenda was like, oh, okay, or whatever. So later on we did, we was doing like sets or whatever. And he got up there. This bad boy he's still like this. He was like, he said, unless you've been crawling on a rock or you're just plain out stupid. I'm a faggy. And my boyfriend's name is Thunder.
Oh Lord.
Wait a minute, was he black or white?
It was like Hispanic or something.
He was Hispanic.
Latino. Okay, because
Yeah.
he's talking like that. See, our black gays that's flamboyant don't talk like that. Okay, they talk a little different, but this one was like
He was a little different.
He was beyond different.
They just told you that was the most that right there is. I don't even know what type of gay that is.
I don't even know what type of gay it was, but I felt good about it because I haven't been able to use faggot since 1979. So I was like,
wait a minute. Listen, I used it last year. I used the word faggot last year. And it didn't go very well. They thought about it, I said faggot and faggotry.
No.
That's actually a clothing line. Faggotry is a clothing line. And I said that get your faggotry shirts from faggotry for the fags. And I pulled a cigarette out. That had to be 2 years. It might have been a year ago. However, but then I really got kicked off the stage 2 weeks ago. 2 weeks ago, I got kicked off the stage. for using the word midget.
Oh shit!
Okay, Lee, we're gonna put a pin in it. David, get back to the story. Leader took
Go
it
ahead.
on
But I just gotta say one thing. It's gay, but this wasn't gay. This was faggy.
This
So
was beyond.
Well, what did he have on, David?
I can't remember. Like a
Did he have on a blouse?
Did he have a tutu on?
Yeah, some kind of. Then
I'm speechless.
What kind of men's what?
He came. He said. He shook my hand and all. He said, "You are so handsome." I said,
So was he skinny?
Huh?
Was he skinny and small?
Yeah.
No,
No, he wasn't tall.
It's called a twink. It's called a twink.
He wasn't tall. He was short.
It's called a twink. It's called a twink.
I remember. Okay, I remember those.
Yeah,
a twink is so those are the small dainty ones. All the gay guys have categories pretty much that.
I mean, how do you know this?
Because I'm gay, nigga.
I didn't know there was such thing as a twink.
Yes, I remember
So those are the. Let me tell y'all, because I get a lot of them. I used to make coffee drinks and all that macchiato shit and all that. And those are the dainty Starbucks light. Let's go get a cappuccino. Let's go do some yoga. Let's go. The really feminine, small, dainty. It's a category they fit into where when they go out there. Yeah, that's a twink.
Because he said his parents referred to him as their little faggy.
Yeah. And those are the type of gay people I'd be like uncomfortable around personally, because you that gay. Like they come in so many forms, but you that gay. That's the type of shit that I don't personally want to be around.
Trey. Like, this bad boy was like beyond gay. Like
not beyond gay.
You rehearse this shit. Like you practice this shit.
Look, he was like, what's happening? Gay.
He's like the gay manual.
That's funny, David.
He wrote the manual.
Take that with you, David.
Hey. Let me tell you something.
That's what the category is.
You know when you are so gay, when the man just say, "I don't want him back here again."
Oh,
that's what. Yeah.
I don't want him back here again.
No, he said, I like a man, I like an aggressive man, and I like a man that's, I tell him, I'm like, treat me like your wife, and
those would be the ones that would be sugar babies. Those would be the ones that fit into the category of being sugar babies.
I don't know what it was. And I thought I was a progressive type person, but he was so gay, I was uncomfortable.
You progressive, but you
That's
think
funny
you're
as shit.
uncomfortable.
That's funny as shit. What's up, Nas?
He said,
because I had headphones on.
I love me a dangerous man. I love me a man straight out of prison. He said, he said, if you're somebody from America's Most Wanted, I get so wet.
Yeah, he must be doing comedy. Was he on stage saying this shit?
He was on stage doing all that.
Okay, that makes sense. I'm like,
so when we went back the next day, we was like, okay, Phil's doing a timeshare. We're missing somebody. Where's Carlos? And Brenda said,
The manager said she didn't want him to come back.
Paulo's gonna be on the Paulo in 2 weeks, man. You know they like that gay shit, man. Paulo, he gonna make it. He gonna be out here.
He probably will make it. He probably will make it.
Hey, Green, did he buy you a drink?
The manager said we don't want him back. He was that gay that he made a woman feel uncomfortable.
Yeah, exactly.
But it wasn't that he was gay. Look, I had to change my routine because Brenda said they was cracking up at my dick jokes or whatever, no, but it wasn't appropriate at that event. So if they took away my dick jokes, then you know what I mean, I want to be in my F hole and all that mess and all that all had to go. And that's all he talked about. That's all he talked about. You know what I mean? I want somebody to rape my F hole and
yeah.
Rape his what?
His F hole.
His
What's
F
F
hole.
hole? His who?
His
His F hole.
F hole.
His F hole.
Yeah.
What's the F hole?
Fuck hole.
Men don't have a fuck hole.
Apparently he did.
He ain't no
Oh, I get it. It's like that motherfucker that walked up to me that told me his pussy was clean. Okay, I got it.
Shit. Oh shit.
I got it.
Yeah. Yeah.
saying like he doing anything.
So he was saying
But
he was
he
saying dicks
remembered.
and all of that, but he couldn't say the word fuck.
No, he did. I don't.
No, he
remember, I don't-
said the word.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Oh, he was saying my fuck hole.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Okay. That's
So yeah.
Give him a shout out because I was like, you so gay, I gotta say faggy. I'm sorry. I try to be respectful, but there's no other word.
He said it. He said it.
Yeah, because he said that's what his parents call him. They're little faggy.
Oh yeah.
He said my parents call me they're little faggy.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
His name was Carlos.
He said they love me. They give me
Hey,
diamonds.
LA playing with that.
They give me diamonds. They
Yeah, on diamonds and shit. Oh no. No. The funny was, well, it wasn't funny, it was weird. He said the girl asked him in the bar, how does he get all his diamonds and jewelry?
Yeah.
And he did the thing with his mouth like,
oh yeah. That's why when it was my turn, I said, hey, this
I really ain't got nothing to say.
LA Preston, stop it, man. Damn, that's funny as shit.
That's how you got all his. Look, how'd you get all your diamonds and jewelry? Timu. Like, I made fun of that. Like, honey, you is a rhinestone in the drawer.
Hey, Damien, raise your right hand.
Stop looking, Connie.
He raises right here because the left one got the beer. So
you didn't read. I saw what Josh put up there. That's why I said that.
That's what man. Yeah, that's
what.
what.
What Josh put up there?
Right
Yeah,
and your eyes better than mine. I can't see what the.
Look, no hands, Mom. No hands.
My hand is in my phone is in my eye right now. When that popped up, I died.
Your gray eyes.
Hell yeah! And I promise you, with the way Damien was leaning with that one hand to the side, I was like, "Yep."
Well, Damien's not a twink, but he ran across some twinks.
I don't know. I did have a couple. I had a couple twinks.
I mean, we just say that they so.
Okay, so what's the difference?
It's so avant-garde.
What's the difference between this gay guy that was in Las Vegas, the gay? I mean, that's got to be a whole new level of gay. What about almost gay? What's that? How would you describe almost?
What the hell?
Almost. How would you describe? How would you describe almost pregnant?
That's Damien. That's almost gay.
Who's that almost pregnant?
They coming for you, Dame. Don't let them get you, Dame. Stay on the straight side, man.
You saw his Santa Claus booty. That's almost gay.
That's almost gay. Right.
Now I know
I
what
got
a
a couple
tank
of comments.
is.
That's almost
They do
gay.
like wedding planning and stuff. Like whenever I do photography for
Said
weddings,
if you wedding planning.
yeah, like I always run into those type of guys, and I'm like, damn, like they extra gay, you know. But they always seem to be nice dudes. That's a comedian, so I can understand why he sound all that crazy
Is that
stuff.
the Minister of Music type gay?
Yeah, that type, like Cat Williams on First Sunday type. Like, yeah, but yeah, that's weird, man. A funny man.
Yep.
So I had experienced that, bro.
And I don't think he was playing. I think he really, that was the comedian.
He was being himself.
He just rolled that shit up in there out the van.
But I still want to know what kind of outfit he had on. How come y'all can't explain? What color was it?
It was black. It had the chest all out and stuff, and I'm like,
the cape on.
I remember like some kind of like scarf or something.
Yeah, some kind of blouse shirt or some shit.
Yeah.
Funny
with
man.
the front of the chest all out, and I'm like, this is disturbing.
Scarf is called an ascot.
It was
and I'm like,
a bandana.
And I'm like, you ain't as big as a minute. If the wind comes, it's gonna blow your ass away. So,
Oh, he's teeny little man. That's why Trey call him a twink.
What did you just say, Althea? Did you say ass cock?
Ascot.
You said ass cock.
Ascot. But he had one of them on too, apparently.
Yeah.
He had it on his mind.
Yes,
Yeah, he was saying he was so handsome. I said,
Funny man, I got your phone too.
Thank you.
I got your phone, bro.
At 2 o'clock. Comedians, y'all get there around 1, please.
Yeah.
More to come. Bring a toy. Everybody bring an unwrapped toy. And thanks to Dad's mentality, a lot of kids will be able to get a lot of toys. Thanks to Dad's mentality, Rodney Glover, Maddie Ice, and Kobe. Thank you,
Right. Swim with the sharks, piranhas, and fishes. Mama. It's so hard down here, God is my witness. Mama, I know where I'm going. Mama, I'm a fan. It's hard not knowing who is really gonna be there for me. I wish you could be here to see me the day I start touring. Shit be on my mind every second when I'm not recording. I'm waking up conversating with the Lord every morning. I mistakenly took the wrong path, I had to rewind. I fumbled trying to move too fast, I had to keep trying. Growing up, I got in trouble, told myself to keep lying. So much stress be building up, swear I be needing me time.